Like, I feel like all I do is just like go there, and I literally like be on my phone. I would start streaming there, but that would be like crazy obvious. But I just be wanting to like I just be wanting to create TikToks, uh, react to videos, edit videos, because it's like super slow. I guess it's slow because there's a lot of competition in the business, and it's also summertime. I'll be like, how do y'all expect? I, I I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little concerned that like there's so little productivity going on and so little orders. I literally like true productive hours, I might work 2 hours a day.
Blue underscore bugs says, thought you was going to say you a gigolo cap out.
I'm a gigolo.
Blue underscore bugs says, LOL.
It's just gigolo. It's like it's the easiest job in the world. So I'm sacrificing my time, but today I was editing content and I was getting paid for it. Yesterday, since it was July 4th, I got paid time and a half.
Blue underscore bugs says, I.
Yeah. Got paid time and a half yesterday, so that puts me in overtime and I work tomorrow. I also did this thing with my taxes. So New York has some of the highest city taxes, highest state taxes, and we obviously got the federal tax as well. So I changed my withholding to near zero. My federal taxes, my state taxes, and my city taxes, so I
Blue
can get
underscore
more
bugs
money
says,
on my paycheck. So I'm looking forward to that. Celebration I have is my YouTube recently hit 7,000 subscribers. So that's pretty cool.
Blue underscore bugs says, congrats.
Thank you. I'll no longer be a brokey. The goal is in the next 80 days to get monetized on YouTube.
Blue underscore bugs says, sweet.
Yeah. Um, and I wonder when it's like really gonna take off. I'm investing about my goal is to invest about $700 a month into my content. Right now it's just going to ads, and so that's why I'm growing subscribers so quickly. But eventually, the platforms will be paying me.
Sack Racing says, yo.
What's good, David? How you, my boy? How was your 24 hours? Did you do the full 24?
Sack Racing says, boy you look high up LOL.
I look high. I'm just sexy, bro. I'm just a fine ass nigga, bro. I'm sober. I'm high off of life, or maybe off of chocolate. I'm eating too much chocolate, gang, and it is not. It's really not good. But
Sack Racing says, I had to end the 24 early cause my OBS had crash.
I only still you can still see my six pack because it's barely a six pack, but you can still see my six pack because I'm 25. Um, I had to end the 24 early because my OBS had crashed. Damn. How long did you
Sack
get?
Racing says, this nigga got a sugar rush LMAO. Blue underscore bugs
Look at you,
says,
sir.
look at you sir.
Yeah, man. Come on here, yacht with y'all for a second. Get some reactions in. My my VA, she's on vacation. or the life, right? Sooner or later I'll
Zach
have
Racing
thousands of
says,
employees.
I got to 12 hours though.
12 hours is
Blue
great.
underscore bugs says, I wish I was still like that.
Don't worry about it, gang. Are you in your 40s now? And David, how many followers did you gain with that? If I'm not mistaken, you're
Zach
around the
Racing
80s.
says, who you got DDG or Reiki? Blue underscore bugs says, SMH.
DDG or Reggie, I'm gonna keep it neutral. But I've been seeing TikToks
Blue underscore
saying
bugs says,
Reggie
my
will beat
birthday today,
DDG
I'm
ass.
40
That's
today.
cap. DDG will beat DDG will whoop Reggie's ass, and I'll whoop DDG ass. I don't want to whoop
Zach
DDG
Racing
ass,
says, yes
and
sir, I got 83 now.
yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, no, but I I wouldn't fight DDG. I wouldn't fight Reggie. I whoop both of their asses though. I'm just saying I can. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying I
Zach
can.
Racing.
Pickable. Yeah, bro. How do you explain that? So like bar for bar, how do you explain it? I think I'm addicted to naked pictures and sit and talk about bitches that we almost had. I don't think I'm conscious of making monsters out of the women I sponsor till it all goes bad. So he's talking about how he's a trick. But shit, it's all good. We threw a party, yeah, we threw a party. Bitches came over, yeah, we threw a party. I was just calling 'cause they were just leaving. Talk to me, please, don't have much to believe in. I need you right now. Are you down to listen to me? Too many drinks have been given to me. I got some women that's living off me. And the reason why I feel like it hits is because I made a lot of money and I became a trick. I got some women that's living off me, pay for their flights and hotels, I'm ashamed. After a while, after you start tricking at a certain level, it gets to a point where you start to feel ashamed. I've had sex 4 times this week, I'll explain. The women, oftentimes, it's easier to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Especially with some fine shit when you providing like that, when you provide that type of lifestyle, that type of aura. After a while, girl, they all seem the same. I've had sex 4 times this week, I'll explain. Having a hard
Zach
time
Racing
adjusting
says,
to
fuck
fame.
that, what was the name of that song on Facebook?
What you say? What was the name of the song? You said, fuck that. What was the name of that song? Marvin's Room, gang. Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room, bro. That's a bar. I don't think it's possible, bro. I can't go broke. I can't go broke. I want no note. I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. I'm allowed to switch. Bad bitches. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. There we go. We back to the black vibes, gang. Black vibes. I could just speak real shit. Oh, give me that. Give me topics. Give me topics. Let's talk about Diddy. Okay. Diddy can be facing up to 10 years. But it looks like he'll be
Zach
doing less
Racing
than
says,
3 years.
GG Brody, I finna poop.
Less than 2 years, in
Have a
fact.
great stream, bro.
All right, bro. I'm for the boot up. Yes, sir. You have a great stream as well, gang. Listen, I think what happened with the Diddy situation is first off, if it was anything that was brought to the light, is that Diddy,
Blue underscore bugs says, money talks.
yeah, and also have great lawyers. Um, but Diddy's reputation may be tarnished, but legally that's a different thing. Like you have to be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this person has committed that crime.
Blue
And
underscore bugs says, it is.
Yeah, they weren't able to prove it, especially considering his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend was with him for 10 years, and so it seemed like she was complicit in the behavior. This that song, this that type of shit. That's how they dance. That's how the ghetto bitches dance.
Blue underscore bug says, LOL.
Uh-huh. I turned you out. Bleak some. What we got? Tell me you'll never wanna lose me. Yeah. Uh-huh. I ain't gonna lie. If there's anybody who could be freaky gang, no, let's not go there. Next subject. Next bumbleclot subject. Fuck.
Blue underscore bug says, wait what?
I was just saying, like, if there's anybody who could be freaky,
Blue underscore bug says, speak my mind.
speak my mind. Listen, pulling out the coupe out the lot, 12 for a 12 Fox SWAT, busting out the bells at the box. I just lit with the box. Had to put a stick in the box. Get lazy. Yeah, nah, but I mean, it's I'm just saying, like, and I'm still probably like a baby as far as like,
I know she is.
you know, she is. What do you mean? Who are you talking about? I'm just saying, like, I feel like if there's anybody like I'm probably like still like I'm still a baby in this game, but I got a little bit of experience. So when I lost my virginity, I didn't really know what I was doing, right? And I didn't really know
Underscore
how I
bug
was gonna
says,
feel.
okay.
And I feel like if I were to give advice to my younger self,
Blue underscore bug says, when was this?
I was 14. I was a minor. By the way, I think she was 16, so she was also a minor. But um, I was in missionary. So telling myself in the past, I'd be like, yo,
Blue underscore bug says, ah.
yeah, we were in missionary. It sounds weird when I say I was a missionary. I had her in missionary. And you know what I'm saying? When I
Blue underscore
put
bug
it in,
says, face with tears of joy.
I'm like, yo, this isn't like all that crazy, like crazy sensation like I'm about to, yeah, I'm saying I can't hold it in right now. Nah, it wasn't like that. And missionary, that's because I think missionary is one of those positions, you know what I'm saying? But my weakest position is back shots and also reverse cowgirl, especially if it's going deep. The harder, the deeper, the faster I go doing back shots, I'm an ass man. So that shit made me tap out quick. I really feel like it's unfair to some extent. And so what I do is I leverage the
Blue
missionary
underscore
position.
bug says, day.
This is true. I leverage the missionary position in order to last longer. So I'm still a baby in this game, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's one of those things that I learned. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I learned is that some people, including women,
Blue underscore bug
love
says,
pain.
foreplay sir.
Yeah, foreplay is definitely important. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I do is like, I've always hated the concept of a one night stand, and when I experienced it, I was just reinforced. Some one night stands may be intensely pleasurable. Like everything that you can imagine, everything that you can
Ming
dream of.
says, she will be done before you.
For sure. Well, in order for me to get her to be done before me, what I do is I make sure, well, if I trust her, if I know she's clean, then I give her head and I also be willing to finger. You know what I'm saying? I give head and I finger at the same time while stimulating the G spot. Typically, that gets the orgasm before I even give her a trip to Pound Town type shit.
Blue underscore bugs says,
Right.
my brother saluting face
So I'm
saluting
still a
face saluting
baby,
face saluting face
but
saluting
I feel
face.
like I got a little bit of experience. Okay. Another thing, some women don't like it, some women haven't experienced with it, but some women have, and some women are curious. That anal hole. Some men are afraid of it. Some men don't know nothing about it. Some men have experience with it. Some women like to be double, triple, quadruple stimulated. So I'm still a baby. I'm a little experienced, and that's one of those things I feel like I can
Blue
become way
underscore bugs
more.
says, I don't never had.
So I'm not talking about mine. I'm talking about hers. So, you know what I'm saying? Previous woman that I was with,
Blue underscore bugs says, I know.
yeah, previous woman I was with, she told me she wanted it. She told me she would love if it was 8. She told me she also wants to feel me in that area. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do that. We haven't done that yet. But, you know what I'm saying? That was something she was transparent enough to express.
Blue underscore bugs says, eyes.
Yeah. And my job,
Going Noodles 107 says, you were.
going noodles, my guy. See, we vibing right now. We got the black,
Blue
you know what I'm
underscore
saying?
bugs says,
Just fun. Just get multi-talented because I believe you are the funniest, you have the greatest sense of humor in the entire family. And I don't think it's even close. Now we have some funny people in our family. Auntie Nisha, she has very funny
blue underscore
moments.
bugs says, everyone noodles
Tashaya, my
107
sister
says,
Shy, she has
hello,
great
how
funny
perfect you
moments.
are.
I might have a sense of humor moment. You know, sometimes Hardrick had me crying. Jaquan, you know, Jaquan had me crying. Jaquan is pretty funny. He's naturally funny. He's like, he doesn't even try to be funny, but he's like, he just does shit and says shit that be like, it's funny. But you, I just feel like you, that's one of your gifts. Yeah, I think that's true. I don't think it's even close. You're multi-talented, gang. Multi-talented.
Blue underscore bugs says, low tacky and fed.
Love,
Noodles 107
for sure,
says,
gang.
rolling on the
For
floor
sure.
laughing 3 love famo 100 foot.
And I'm sure
Cherry on the skin tone perfect.
you'll be a very impressive dad. I wonder, are you looking forward to it? Are you looking forward to becoming a dad? And do you know the gender yet? I was talking about the birth weight. So with Donald Trump, okay, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit so I can focus. So what President Trump is
Blue
doing,
underscore bugs says, he's having triples. Blue underscore bugs says, face with tears of
that
joy.
would be something different. That would be something crazy. Your first time having triplets. Um, so what Donald Trump is doing with the deportations. So one, he closed the border and now is doing deportations. And they're going to all of the cities. Um, the immigrants, even the legal immigrants, they bring pros and
Bugs
cons.
says, face with clouds.
Okay. Now one of the cons of getting rid of the illegal immigrants.
Going Noodles 107 says, you know I ain't shit. I'm gonna laugh about something rolling on the floor laughing.
Word. Well, I mean, I just think I don't know, bro. Like I feel like you have the greatest fucking
Yes,
sense of
very
humor.
true.
It's a joy to be around. Sure. And you taught me a lot. We was just talking, me and Michael, we were just talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of guys don't know how to please a woman. It's like there's certain things you can do that perhaps is universal. Like every woman is different, obviously, but there's be no reason why, you know what I'm
Edate
saying,
says, wait three-way.
niggas struggle in that area. But by the way, you helped me with that. I used to ask you so many questions, you know, and I got more questions. Um,
Blue underscore bugs says, y'all was hell back then.
um, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to finish my point on this goddamn illegal immigrant thing. To make a long story short, um, one of the things that the illegal immigrants are doing is they were having kids here, and that was keeping the United States birth rate, um, the self-sustainability. And right now, it's below self-sustainability. The average birth rate for a woman here in the United States is about 1.7, if I'm not mistaken. And in order for us to be a self-sustaining organization, basically, in order for our population to not collapse upon itself, we need to be producing around 3 babies per per mom or per family, if you will.
Going Noodles 107 says, I'm gonna always find you and answer 100 points.
I feel like Glorilla is one of the most. She's so tough, gang. She's so locked in. Tall and brown. Makes me a little bit of ugly. Uh huh. They say shoot, shoot. By the way, she's so tough that she did this feature, and I bet y'all don't even know who whose song this is. That's how tough her verse was.
Blue underscore bugs says, Glorilla.
It's not Gorilla's song. That's her. That's her feature. Like she featured on it.
Blue underscore bugs says, verse.
Right. Yeah, man. We vibing. We vibing. Late night vibing. Late night vibing.
Blue underscore bugs says, she's from TX or Clayco.
No, she is from. I think she's from Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee.
Going Noodles 107 says, Memphis bro.
Memphis,
Blue
Texas.
underscore bugs says, artist whose song it is.
Damn it! Did I fuck that up? Did I say Memphis, Tennessee? Memphis, Texas? Which is it? Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah,
Blue underscore bugs says, TN.
yeah. And her accent is cute as fuck. She's tiny. She's small. She's petite. So she's cute as fuck. She's cute, and she has like a lot of personality, which I like. I like a woman with a lot of
Verse says,
personality.
y'all don't get on me my music method man style.
I like a chick with Gorilla's
Going
personality.
Noodles 107 says, Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee for sure.
Blue underscore bugs says, I'll pick her over red lady.
Yeah, I'll pick her over Sexy Red too. I don't know, man. I mean, Sexy Red seems like fun, but I just feel like I'd have a better relationship with a Glorilla for sure. She,
Blue underscore bugs says, her and Ms. Clayco.
oh, Miss Blick something. Miss Georgia Peach, put me somewhere on the gorgeous beach. But I'm right here in the hood. Posting with niggas that's up to no good. Pulling up outside of magic.
Goin' Noodles 107 says, I love a woman with personality fascio.
Yeah, rather than the boring bit, sometimes Shorty be fine shit, but she be boring. Like she has no personality. Or there's no connection there. I mean, what fun is that outside of the sex? But I remember Glorilla was doing, I guess, this little internet dating relationship thing with Speedy, and she was arguing with Speedy. I think Angel Reese was there. That was at a basketball game, and Speedy was
Blue
like,
underscore
"Don't
bug
worry,
says,
y'all.
Going Noodles
Don't worry."
107 I just linked
You know what
back
I'm
with Sheena.
saying? This link back with Sheena. What's the T? Nah, but she said, he said,
Blue underscore bug says, Eyes.
Speedy was like, "It's us against the world. Don't worry. We ain't arguing. It's us against the world." And Glorilla said,
Goin Noodles
"Man,
107
it's
says,
me versus
Mommy
me."
AA on at blue underscore bugs I hear you new moon face.
Y'all mentioned Miss Clayco. Y'all mentioned Miss Clayco. I got you. She's so tough, man. And she look good. And she keep her body slow. You know what I'm saying? Y'all care about a chick with high bodies? Does that matter? At all? A little bit or not at all?
Blue underscore bug says, Shoot cheating book. Goin Noodles 107 says, Be up to no good thing really Facebook sweat hot sauce. Blue
He up to no
underscore bug
good.
says, Goin Noodles 107
Pulling
LT.
up outside the magic. Niggas on my from Jurassic. Keeping that shit in my jacket. Angela Bassett. Somebody hand me my glasses. She's massive. Ice off outside money. I feel like a NBA player was they practice. Shooting, they be passing. That's another thing we gotta do. We gotta ball. Plastic. Plastic.
Noodles
Girl to
107 says,
peach.
Body count doesn't matter they gonna lie anyway.
That's a fact. You gotta multiply by 3, divide by 2, multiply by 2, divide by 3. They be capping. Forever capping. And they be saying men lie. Bro, if there's anything women lie about universally, it's the fucking bodies. Unless they're versions. Then they can't stop talking about that shit. Or they got one body or something like that. Yeah, nah, but sometimes I feel like they get a pass if they find shit.
Blue underscore bug says at Goin Noodles 107 is the best out the family.
Going noodles is the best out the family. What do you mean? Oh, ball? I'll dunk on Trey. Oh, boom on this nigga. I gonna put him at the best. Have you not seen my shot game? Maybe you ain't seen my shot. Maybe you ain't seen my step back. I was ass back then. I'm a different man now.
Blue underscore bug says, Have you not seen my
Nah, we know you nice. Nigga, you're damn near nice at everything. Healing energy on me. Healing energy. Nah, Trey's nice.
Going Noodles 107 says, never gonna get a straight answer. You gotta start getting them to tell you about college life, new moon face.
Interesting. How you mean? I gotta get him to start talking about
Blue
college?
underscore bugs says, if I'm saying he's the best, that tell you something.
Okay. A little bit of glazing going on, but okay. Yeah, so chances are they start talking about college.
Going Noodles 107 says, I don't jump with centers rolling on the floor laughing.
It's just I feel like if they was to start talking about college, they don't want to have their dad around. I didn't go to college, and I know it probably would have been the craziest, especially if I would have did all 4 years or if I would have extended it. Insane.
Blue underscore
Anxiety.
bugs says, I remember we was playing against Juan and someone. Blue underscore
Let
bugs
it
says,
go over, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sappy, Sapphire, to just wait on us. You can see the diamonds don't complain on
Noodles
this. You know
107
that, but
says,
niggas
what
got
is
no
your
say
focus in
on this.
chicken hood
I'm
and
just
dorks
being
with big
honest. I'm
hearts?
moving steady. You ain't got the, you never gonna play along this.
Blue underscore bugs says, I am in school now.
Two times on like bros down like whoa. Might slip up and say what they did in that dorm. You're in school right now? W.
Blue underscore bugs says, bachelor's audio engineering.
Okay. I, is your goal to perhaps become like a producer, a music engineer? Anxiety. Yeah, they talk about what they did in that dorm gang. It's just, it's one of the reasons I didn't go to college because I feel like there's going to be a lot of that and a lot of propaganda.
Blue
Um,
underscore bugs says,
but
only doing it for my family.
I think over the
Going Noodles
next
107 says, saluting face
W,
purple heart folded hands
I,
medium dark skin tone.
outside of college, I think that well, um, obviously, you know, college isn't perfect, but it also isn't worthless. Um, one thing I'm cautious about is I never want to let my schooling get in the way of my education. And by the way, I feel like you have to, just getting a degree doesn't mean that you're educated. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge. You become a fool. Let your learning lead to action. You'll be wealthy or you have an extraordinary life. And so, what the things that I've done and learned, my goal is to transform that into action and to produce the goals that I want. My number one goal right now is YouTube, getting that monetized. And I also want my 100K plaque. Perhaps once I'm at, 250, 500K, maybe a million or two, who knows. But eventually I start getting some motion, developing multiple streams of income on these platforms and leave my job for good. And that's when life begins. I feel like my life hasn't even begun. It hasn't even started yet because the multiple streams of income is not there yet, and I'm still working a job. I don't even talk to women. Like I walk past fine shit all the time. This is New York City. It's a lot of people, and it's summertime, so they're not wearing any clothes. And I know I can back them down. Sometimes they be choosing, but I have to be locked in. I feel like I have to be straight before I even engage. And the feminine presence. I think I know. I feel like you, that bitch. I do it all in the room. How to didn't do. I'm not. Long as you digging that with me, I got Bobby scheming, ootin', hide your bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, I don't want nobody that's with you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can know. Sincerely, Slime. You wanna
Going Noodles
join
107
E-Date
says,
tomorrow?
facts cause they will distract you
Who
heavily.
is this shorty? How many people are involved? I can do an E-Date around what time? Facts, cause it will distract you heavily, bro. All the times, yeah, you can definitely consider them as a distraction, unless they're sent from heaven. They're locked in with you. They're very supportive. They want you to succeed. You know what I'm saying? DM me, sincerely, Slime. I'll show you her. Let's see. Nothing gaps, figure it out. Not bad, but I'm already but you know, you DM me. My Instagram is in my bio. It's Ming 2 millions. So I do the E-Date,
Going
y'all.
Noodles 107 says,
Bag some fine
flock
shit.
in and they will continue to flock. The more motion you get, the more they want to get in the ride.
That's what it's about, isn't it? It's about the motion. My favorite type of game, like, there's obviously different types of game. My favorite type of game is king game. That's my favorite type of game. Is when I got so much motion. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all the attention and they come after me. It just flips the role. I really I like that vibe. I like that frame. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, for content, I'd be open to doing code approaches. I can code approach. Um, doing like bringing chicks on stream. Doing 8 days like that for content. Down my
Real underscore bug says, chess basically.
4D chess gang. Um, we'll see in the next couple months if once I start getting my first collaborations. I didn't I got your messages. I didn't get a picture of her though, or her Instagram or social. Yeah, this Monday. My green screen. It's still blurry. Yo, I'm nice with this technology. That's what's up though, bro. Let's stay connected, and we might fuck around and we might work someday. I'm trying to click the link in your bio, by the way, and it doesn't go
Going
to
Noodles
anything.
107 says, person playing handball medium skin tone. Person playing handball medium skin tone.
Person playing handball, me. That's my ball. Yeah, bro. Fix your link in your Instagram bio. But that's dope though. That's dope. I want to do an E-date because you want Wi-Fi. How's it my fault? How's the Wi-Fi the issue? Why wouldn't your link work for niggas who have Wi-Fi? Most niggas are on Wi-Fi game. I feel like most people are not using data. Niggas at home scrolling, rubbing their feet together. I want to do an E-date though. I want to do an E-date. So that's like I can work with my VA. Like I said, I'm training her to become more than a VA. I want her to be more like an assistant slash manager type shit. Well, I told you I get off at 10:30. I get home around 12. I spark around 1. Baby, yeah, Drizzy. It's already 2. I think I'll wrap up this stream and then come back maybe tomorrow morning. Things go well. And I finish my Calendar Sisters reaction. I do my well. I can still do TikTok. I I gotta do my TikToks. I gotta do my Calendar Sisters too. But it's you know what I'm saying. Um. All right. Let's go to the talk. President Trump keeps extending TikTok and saving it. You look happier. Yeah, Donald Trump shook my hand and called me beautiful. Bro pulled a Kardashian on rodeo.
Go in Noodles 107 says, W stream. Go in Noodles 107 says, W.
Thank you, bro. Is she a
Go in
Kardashian?
Noodles 107 says, W stream. Go in Noodles 107 says, W. Blue underscore bug says, W.